Okay, so good morning. Just wanted to jump on and show you an exercise that you can do from standing that works your shoulders and your stomach muscles, that you can do even if you feel like you have joint issues or mobility issues, or you don't like getting to the floor, because obviously a lot of exercise for your core often on the floor. So I'm also going to go over a few things that you can to help with lockdown, a few tips that potential supplement that might come in handy at this time. So although the sun is shining, there's your tip. So from here, what you need is a wall. Wash your hands as always and your arms, because you don't want to stain your wall. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to plant your body in. Okay, so it's really important you do this. Plant your body into the floor like you just can't move now. Okay, you're going to put your forearms onto the wall. So by putting my forearms on the wall, they're locked in on there. Okay, then all I'm going to do, it's a real good one for your posture as well, is slide up the wall. So I'm going to slide up the wall, and I feel a bit of a stretch in here. If I want to make it more of a core exercise, I can move my feet back. Then what I'm going to do is keep my body still. I'm going to lift my arms off, then slide back down. Keeping my arms back on. Then I slide up, lift my hands up, off, and then slide down. So I'm nice and slow up, lift my hands off, and then slide down. Really simple one to get some movement in your shoulder, back, and your stomach muscles, nice and slow down. So we come up, push off, and it's harder than it looks, like most things. So we come up, in there, and slide down. Go one more time for you. So I come up, there, and slow down. And notice I'm not jolting my body. I'm actually keeping my body as still as I can, lifting and then up. So here's how it looks from this angle. I come up to the top, I just lift off, and then I keep my forearms back on. Really good one, like I said, for your back, stomach muscles. If you want to make it harder, bring your feet right back. Morning, Davina. Morning, Michelle. Morning, Diana. So while I'm here, I just wanted to go for a few things that I've been chatting to a few of the ladies about, which might help with lockdown at the moment. And I've been surprised. So yesterday we had a virtual coffee morning. And I was surprised at how good that was in terms of interaction, and I got a lot of feedback from some of the ladies who obviously haven't spoken, physically in terms of that much. Just a chance to speak to other people and even hear other people. It sounds really simple and a bit weird, but obviously at the time we're in, it can actually be quite powerful to do that. So I would recommend like video chats as much as you can, obviously with family, friends, as much as you can. Number 2 would be consider supplementing with vitamin D. Although you are allowed out, for a bit of time outside, and the weather's decent at the moment. Vitamin D is something that a lot of us are deficient in. I'd consider supplementing with that. Public Health actually recommend that to about April, to about now, but that's providing you're now going to go outside a lot, which we're obviously not, okay? So I would consider that in terms of mood, in terms of your immune system as well. My third tip is a very simple one, but often overlooked. And when you bring your attention to it, it can help. And this kind of coincides with what I spoke about yesterday. If you missed that, there's about comfort eating and snacking, but just not to eat while distracted. So just make a pledge to yourself today that I will only eat at the kitchen table with the TV off, for example. And just see if you notice any differences in how much you eat, if you're more aware of what you're eating. Because sometimes if we're more aware of what we're eating and how much, we actually feel like we're more full up, compared to if we're watching something that's, quite fear-driven, anything, or for example, there's research in films, and like a horror movie, people tend to eat more popcorn. So it's probably because we're kind of a bit anxious, we're kind of watching it. So just consider that's not just, I'll be all right, eat in front of the TV. But actually, we're stressed in that situation. If we're watching something, especially if it's like the news and stuff, it can be quite down at the moment. So just consider that may be impacting how your body responds and whether you're aware of your hunger or not. Hope that helps. Any questions, let me know. Have a great day and speak soon. If you do want more information about our home 28-day program, give me a message. I'll get you the details. It is for ladies over 40. So if you want more information on that, send me a message and I'll get back to you ASAP. Any questions, anything you want to see as well, just let me know and speak soon. Take care.